In this video, I'm going to demonstrate the database as the system administration role. So I was able to cite through this and find out the real information that we really need. So the important of server admin role is like when a member is given this role, they can do anything within the system, the SQL server. They can do anything. They can bypass all the uh, security protocols and have no limitation. So if someone is having that role, they can be able to change the data. They can control, they can change, they can do anything. So it is more important, like for someone, yeah, it is more important for us if we assign at least a person to a certain role, maybe to query or to select, yeah, in a certain database, but not giving them the system admin role. They will have no limitation. They will have no restriction. They can access, they can do changes. That's why it is important for us to avoid this. So I was able to create the login, the raft and login and the system admin role. I also see the system catalog views and query through and find out those one that were having being that privilege, those roles into the system, and also set up the custom audit job, which I will show you right here. So in my database, I was able to get this one online. When I queried through it, I first queried through it and I got the first three things. These were the first one from SA, RAF, and this, yeah, when you query them. But after creating the other users, like login through the raft, when I log in right here, when I log in here using the raft, I was able to create these users, the test 1, test 2, test 3, test 4, and they have system admin role, and they are able to appear here when you query this one that I was able to find online. So if I execute, so let me connect to the localhost and let me log in as RAM and put in the password. So you see now, if I execute, it comes out. You see them like coming out. So another thing that I was able to create were the users. I mean the jobs. When you come right here, you find many jobs that I created. There's a jobs here that is checked for failed logged in. It was one of the things that I created first, and I also created another one for warnings. So these are the jobs that I created, and under these jobs, so there were some, yeah, all the steps were created. When you come to the steps, they were created. You see the create custom table, it is I created under the warnings. And I also insert the data. This is the second procedures. And I was able to schedule. This is one of the weekly schedules, like every Monday. So I created this. So when I run, it is able to run. It can be able to run successfully without any issue. So right here and around, so I can go to system and let me close this. If I come here, I can go to system. You can see MSDB database. You can see right here the audit warning. So if I right click and select through it, yeah, you can see the warning right here. They are all created. How many of them? Like 145 rows. And you can see the warning and they explain right here. This is one of the things that I create. I also created this one, a system fail locked in. Yeah, when you see, you can see three of them here, and I use Carol the programmer. This is the account that I used to log in, and I was able to see them. And these were some of the queries. I mean, some of the code that I used to create this. So right here, I use this code to find out the system roles, and they were able to show up right here. I also use this was the script when I was creating. Right here, these were the insert that I was able to use. Test whether it was working or not, but it was working well. And right here, these were the code that I used. I used escape none date, and you see right here, this was the code that I use, and it works out well. And this is all about this week assignment, and all of this demonstration went successfully, and I have learned a lot from it, and I was able to do a lot of survey. Yeah, I changed the system roles, I changed the configuration right here. I use Microsoft configuration and set the data to be on. And set the agent to be on. You see right here, configuration manager, and it works out. So I was able to turn it, and it worked well. So actually there was nothing much disturbing. You see, it is running and it is busy. So all went successfully. And that is all about this weekly assignment. These are the jobs. And then under management, there were service log, and I was able to learn some of these things right here under the service log. These were one of the things I went through and find out that there was warning. So I create a job that look for warnings, like every day, weekly warnings, like every Monday. And I also created for logs on. That is all for this week assignment. And thank you for watching. This is Abutunwal.